Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're going to be talking about enums in Python. So enums is short for enumeration. So enumeration. All right. Now if you've worked with other programming languages like JavaScript, C++ and the rest of them, you will notice that when we declare variables, we can also make variables constants. And what does a constant mean? It means this variable we cannot reassign it. All right, so in Python, if I have something like this, name equals John, all right, and you print it out, of course you get John. But you can also come down here and say name is equal to Sam, all right, and then when we print it out, you get Sam. Of course, we can also do this in other programming languages, right? But there is no way for us to specify that this variable, we don't want to give it another value. We only want it to hold John. Okay, now if you want to specify, do anything close to a constant in Python, what you can do is this. You can make the name of the variable to be uppercase. All right, so you can do something like this, name, so you make it uppercase. Let's run it. You get John. All right, but we can actually come down here, name equals Sam, and it works also. So why? Well, making the name of the variable to be all uppercase simply allows someone else or you yourself in the future to know that you don't want to reassign the variable. But it does not concern the JavaScript, the Python interpreter. Okay, as far as the Python interpreter is concerned, you can still reassign it. But when you write uppercase, you are simply telling whoever is maintaining this program in the future or to your future self that this variable name should not be reassigned. So, but what really happens whenever we want to work with constants in Python, things that have unique constant values, and that is where what's it called? Enums come in. So enums, how do I put it? They allow us to define a set of symbolic names, and those names are bound to unique values. All right, now you can set those values by yourself, or you can allow the Python interpreter to do the work for you. So let's see the example of an enum. So to use it, we are going to import the enum module, right? So we say from enum import enum. All right, so when we do this, we can now say class day, and inside parentheses we say enum. All right, remember we imported this from the module. The lowercase is the module and this is the enum class. So we created the class day and we say it should be an enum, and inside it we're going to write days. All right, so we say Monday should be equal to 1, and Tuesday equals 2, and Wednesday equals 3. All right, so doing this now, we can now use this as constants in Python. So I'll come outside here, I'll say print day.monday. All right, now when you print day.monday, you simply get day.monday. Okay, but we can also, okay, let's run it and see what we get. So we get day.monday. All right, now we can say if you want to print out the name, so you say name, you get Monday alone, which is the name of that enum. All right, so of that member of the enum, rather, day is the enum, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are members of the enum class. So you can also print out the value, which in the case will be 1, right? Because the value of Monday is 1. So when you print it out, you get 1. But what do you notice? Unlike name, all right, when we declared name earlier, you know, we initially set name to be John, and then we reassign it to Sam. Now, when we go ahead and we set day.monday should now be equal to, let's say, 10. let's print it out. In fact, let's just run it without printing it out. So we get an error. And what do you see? It said cannot reassign member. All right. Now, if you want to add more detail, you want to say, okay, I want to reassign the value. Remember, the value of Monday is 1. So now you are specifying that it is that value I want to change. It still won't work. Okay. You cannot set attributes value. All right. So now this allows us to use constants. This provides a way for us to use constants in Python and makes our program much more organized. Now, I want you to understand something. Enum, all right, this enum, it is imported from the enum module, all right? So day is a subclass of this enum class, all right? Now, each member inside day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, each member, they are not just member of this day class, they are also objects. All right, they are not just constants, they are also objects. And that's the reason we can use this dot notation, day.monday.value. All right, so not only are they constants, as we've seen, because we cannot reassign them, but they are also objects of the day subclass. And the day subclass is an extension, or it inherits from the enum class. All right, so now let's use a loop. Let's iterate over our enum, because enums are also iterable, which means we can go through them using a loop. All right, so I'll say for day in day. So what do we want to do? We say print. Print day. So now you get day.monday, day.tuesday, day.wednesday, right? So if you don't want day dot, you can simply say print day.name. So you now get Monday, Tuesday, and of course, Wednesday. All right. So if we can also use it in a different situation. So I'll say my birthday, birthday should be equal to 2nd. My birthday is 2nd of July. All right. Then I'll say random day. I'll say chosen day. Chosen day should be equal to day. All right, then I'll pass my birthday to it. All right, I'll pass my birthday to it. I'll say print I'll use an F string. I'll print my birthday is, I should use curly braces. So I'll say my birthday is chosen day. All right. So when we run it now, you see my birthday is day.tuesday, but we don't want it to be day.tuesday, right? So we simply say my birthday is day.value. Right, choosing day.value. So my birthday is 2nd, right? 2nd of July, of course. So you might think, why should we use enums instead of plain constants? Apart from the fact that plain constants, as we've seen earlier, can still be reassigned, whereas enums cannot be reassigned. You see, the values of enums, they are not just constants, they are also unique. And what does this mean? So let's write, I'll write an if statement, all right, to test something. So I'll say day dot Monday is equal to day dot Monday, and of course that's true. If day dot Monday is equal to Monday, print same day, right? Nothing special. We expect it to be same day. Then I'll say if day dot Monday is not equal to day dot Tuesday, what should it do? It should say print not same. Excuse me. So I'll say print not same day. All right. Now I want us to use the last comparison. I'll say if day dot Monday. Remember, Monday is 1, right? So we'll say if day.monday, we are comparing it equals 1. All right, which means if the value of day.monday is equal to 1, what should we do? Say print they are the same. All right, and I want to add an else print they are not the same. All right, they are not the same. And now when we run the program, what do we expect to see? Of course, day.monday equals day.monday, we get same day, right? So now we do if day.monday not equal to day.tuesday, of course, as we expected, not same day. But what happened in the last place? We said day.monday equals 1. And it says they are not the same. Now you might be thinking, are they not both 1? Why is it saying they are not the same? All right, are they not both 1? But this is because enums, they are not just enums are not just values, they are unique. All right, enums are not just values, they are unique. So they don't share plain integers. The only time you will get true is if you bypass the member, if you bypass the name. So instead of us just saying day.monday, so we want to use the value literally. So I'll now do dot value. All right, so now when we do dot value, then we should see they are the same. It is the value I can now compare. But if I just want to simply say the enum member, which is Monday, of course it will tell me they are not the same. All right, now this is not the end. We can also, to make our program much more effective, all right, to make our program much more effective, we can use auto. All right, so auto are values that are, if you don't want to specify the numbers, Python interpreter will assign numbers to them automatically using auto. And this is actually good to write programs that are clean and readable, all right, and also predictable. So let's say you have 3 different states. You write a program and you have 3 different states, right? So we'll say class status. All right, so we say state, or should we say status? Class status is an enum, of course, and so we have pending. We have a pending state. All right, so pending should be equal to auto. No, it should be lowercase. Auto. Right. Then we say running. Running is equal to auto also. So we do auto. And then we want to say completed is equal to excuse me, is equal to auto. I should make this lowercase. All right, so now we said, wait, I'm getting error. Auto is not defined. Let's run it and see. Auto is not defined. Okay, I think I need to import it here. So comma auto, yeah, I need to import it there. So as you can see, the error disappeared. So now we have an enum created, and even though we did not specify 1, 2, 3, they're automatically given to it. All right, so I'll say I'll just create a loop to go through it. I'll say for state in status, for state in status, what do we want? I want to print out I'll use an F string. I want to print out, I'll say name will be state, and I'll separate it with a comma. And say name is state, then comma value will be state dot value. All right, so now let's run the program and see what we get. So you get name status dot pending. Okay, let's just do that's name. All right, so now we get, when I run the program now, you should get name is pending, the value is 1. Name running, value is 2. Name completed, value is 3. So you see auto automatically assigned. Let's add one more. We'll just say extras should be equal to auto. All right, now when you run it, of course extras will be added, so you see extras and the value is 4. So auto automatically assigns it to it. All right, so let's see one last example before we go. And I'm going to repeat the day example, right? So I'll just add more days to this. So I'll do Thursday should be equal to 4. Friday is equal to 5, and Saturday is equal to 6. Sunday is equal to 7. Right? So we want to create a function. So I'll say def is a weekday. Def is weekday. All right, or I'll say def is weekend. All right, we all love weekends. So def is weekend, and we want to pass day to it. All right, so we'll say it should print out or just return day in, we do day dot Saturday, comma, day dot Sunday. All right, so now we can now go down and use this function. So I'll say today should be equal to day dot, what is today? I think today is Wednesday, right? So today is Wednesday. I'll do day dot Wednesday. I'll say if is weekend. Okay, I'll do if is weekend, and I want to pass today to it. Remember, is weekend takes a day, right? So if it's weekend, I pass today to it. Then what do I want to happen? I'll say it's weekend. Today is weekend. All right, else what do we want to do? We say print today is weekday. All right, so let me add an emoji. Today is weekday. Okay, I'm not sad, but let's just put in neutral this thing. But for weekend, I'll say I'll be happy. All right, which one should we use? Yeah, let's use this one. But for here, I'm not happy, I'm just neutral, no sad feeling. So I'll just do like this. What's going on? Good. So now when we run the program, what do you expect to see? So today is weekday, all right? Because we say for it to return weekend, the day has to be either Saturday or the day is Sunday. So now if I change today from day dot Wednesday to day dot Saturday, and when you run it now, you see today is weekend. So that's all for this video on Enum. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.